Jorge Rodriguez learned an important lesson over these past 4 years playing high school baseball.
Confidence. Yeah. Confidence is key in baseball. If you keep that confidence up, you'll be all right. Because back when I started here, I had no confidence at all. Like, I did something bad and my confidence just went down. And if I had a good confidence, everything went up. I was like one of those players that was just up and down all the time. So confidence is really key for me.
How'd you build that up? What was it? Was it just maturing a little bit more? Your teammates? How'd you build up confidence?
Maturing a lot. My dad talked to me. I'm like, yo, you're good. Relax. Whatever happens, happens. It's part of the game. Nothing you can do about it. So just keep going and get the next one.
The 2022 Hazleton area Cougars are stacked with talent. They have pitchers who can bring the heat and then freeze you with something off speed. They have hitters who can change the game with a big-time home run blast or with some serious small ball. What do they need to make their way through the state playoffs after an early exit last season? Well, all of that, of course, and confidence.
Number one, I really want them to believe that they can make a run at a state championship. You know, I know they have confidence in themselves, but I want them to believe that they can do it. That's a big thing. You know, I think right now they're curious. You know, if they can, there's almost like a monkey on the back that we need to get off. You know, to secure some victories in the state playoffs. We hope to provide that for them in practice, making sure that they're prepared for every aspect of the game. You know, and they're getting their reps on their own, and really just try to empower these guys, like I mentioned, to be leaders in practice and be ready to go.
Hazleton area head coach Russ Kanzler says this is the closest team he's ever coached, and he's been impressed with the senior leadership. He says that good teams have good coaches and great teams are led by the players. And this year, because of the team's leaders, he's been more hands-off.
We have 9 seniors this year, and everyone's got different roles. There's some guys that are, you know, staples in the lineup, middle of the lineup guys that are playing every game. Some guys haven't played as much, but they're just here because they're great kids, you know, and they set a great example, and they push the starters in practice, and they make sure that they're getting everything out of their practice time.
Jorge Rodriguez has been a huge part of keeping this year's team focused and having fun. He's a senior, and while he's not going to a Division I college like some of his teammates, he will be continuing his career at Penn State Du Bois. What did they kind of like about you, and why did they want you to come there?
He told me that he liked my swing. He told me that he liked how I'm always just losing, trying to have some fun. And then he liked me as a person more than anything else, because that's a big part of their organization over there.
You take pride in that people would say that about you, that, hey, you're a good baseball player, but you're a really good person too.
Yeah, definitely. And especially here, you see a lot of talent here, and you see kids go out, and then a lot of people here, Hazleton's a small town, you know everybody. So it's a good thing that everybody sees you more, not as a talented player, but as a person. That's a big thing.
The Cougar baseball family is one that cares, and that includes keeping up with their extended family as well. The team was recently seen cheering on the school's unified track and field team made up of their peers with and without special needs.
It's important for everyone on our team to understand that we love all these guys, whether they're, you know, hitting third, first in the lineup or our best pitcher, or maybe they've only had a handful of at-bats this year. This is about coaching, and playing a team sport is about relationships. It's about building relationships with young men, you know, helping them use the lessons that they can learn as a baseball player, whether that's just working hard, handling failure, preparing for success, how to be a part of a team. These are all lessons that are going to help them in life. So, you know, regardless of what their statistical impact is on our program, you know, we hope to have relationships with these guys throughout their lives, and look forward to following them, whatever their next step is.
It's easy to be in awe of the Cougars' talent, and it could be easy for that talent to go to their heads, but staying humble is an important part of their culture.
You see a little guy, the little freshman coming into varsity that's just scared and nervous, and then you got the seniors coming in and talking to him like, yo, relax, you got it, man. It's like, because like with us, you can be big, tall, small, junior, senior, even an 8th grader coming up. You're not going to feel intimidated because you have some fun and play baseball.
Junior pitcher Kyle Peters has been dominant all season, but when I ask him about his success, he shakes off my compliments and tosses some praise in another direction. Is this right? Was this an error on Max? Perhaps you have an ERA under 1 right now? I mean, is it going that well?
Yeah, it is. Like I said, I mean, I'm getting a lot of strikeouts and stuff, but there's been a couple hard plays like slow ground balls, short fly balls to the outfield. Kids have to make plays. I mean, Jason Lazar, he doesn't really play the outfield, but he had to start. And he had to play, I think, like 2 games ago. It was a short short fly ball over shortstop, he'd come in, save my no-hitter, and he did, and everyone went nuts.
Sharing the field with the number of NCAA Division I recruits has to be amazing, but for St. John's University commit Bryce Molinaro, the real highlights are made before and after away games.
Our bus rides, actually, they're so much fun. We listen to music on the way there. About 10 minutes before we get there, we get our heads locked in. Then after a big win, we come home, listen to some more music, sing. It's just all around good time. We have Kyle play our music, but he gets requests from everybody, and it's just a fun time.
Is it an eclectic group? I mean, we have some country, rap, rock as well.
Oh, we have it all. We have it all.
The Cougars do seem to have it all, but there's something else that they want, a state championship. It's a big prize that can be earned from doing all the little things right.
And it's holding them accountable to doing little things the right way, things that don't seem important, like getting to practice on time with everything on, your hat, your belt, your cleats, running out to warm-ups, doing a great warm-up, starting with the way you play catch. You know, you could just play catch, or you can play catch competitively. Like, I'm playing catch with my partner and I want to hit you in the chest more than you hit me. You know, and that doesn't seem important, but it does. It establishes a routine of just a competitive nature throughout practice.
From practices to games, every moment is about being competitive.
We just had a game against Easton. We came in not really knowing a lot about them as a team, but we heard they were pretty good. I mean, even though we were up a lot the whole game, and then they brought a kid in the last inning who was, a little bit better of a pitcher, and coach put us to the test and told us we don't want them to make excuses, like if they put in like a big dog pitcher that we wouldn't be able to hit off them. So we came out, scored 3 more that inning, and we ended up winning 16-1.
And it's hard for us because we want to enjoy our successes, right? Like, we want to enjoy big victories and, take joy in the individual success that some of these guys are having. But that humility is so important because baseball's a weird game. Especially when we're playing one game, win or go home type playoff baseball. A couple bad calls, a couple bad at bats, ball takes a funny bounce, and oh my gosh, you're in a dogfight. So it's about just playing every inning like it's 0-0. Trying to win every inning, win every at bat, win every pitch, and if we do that, I think we're going to be a pretty tough team to beat.
For SSPTV Sports, I'm Ken Kara. Sports on SSPTV News is brought to you in part by the Lehigh Valley Health Network and MMI Preparatory School. Come see what they have to offer during their exploration days. You can also schedule a visit with their admissions director. Call 570-636-1108, extension 136, or email admissions@mmiprep.org.